Oh, this is a good-looking crowd already. Great to have you all.
All right, we're going to have a good time. Aren't we, Chris?
You know it.
Okay.
Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just alright with me. Jesus is just alright, oh yeah. Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. I don't care what they may say. I don't care what they may do. I don't care what they may say. Jesus is just alright, oh yeah. Jesus is just alright. Do 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 Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. I don't care what they may know. I don't care where they may go. I don't care what they may know. Jesus is just alright. Oh yeah. Just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. I don't care what they may say. I don't care what they may do. I don't care what they may say. Jesus is just alright. Oh yeah. side. Take good care of my business every day when I'm away. You get up in the morning with the alarm clock to one. Take the 8:15 into the city. There's a whistle up above and people pushing, people shoving, and the girls are trying to look pretty. Yeah, but if the train's on time, you can get to work by 9 and start your slipping job and get your pay. If you ever get annoyed, look at me, I'm self-employed. I love to work and nothing all day. And I'll be taking care of business every day. Taking care of business everywhere. We've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business, working overtime. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Come on now. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. Taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business, working overtime. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Oh, thank you.
This crowd came ready.
No matter what you are, I will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl. Ooh, girl, with you. No matter what you do, I will always be around. Won't you tell me what you found, girl? Ooh, girl, won't you knock down the old gray wall and be a part of it all? Nothing to say, nothing to see, nothing to do. Yeah. If you would give me all, as I would give it to you, nothing would be, nothing would be, nothing would be. No matter where you go, there will always be a place. Can't you see it in my face, girl? Ooh, girl, won't you? Knock down the old gray wall and be a part of it all.
Thank you all so much. Think about the last show of this year. It's been an amazing year. It's been so much fun being able to play with these characters, including Jay. And
Including Jay.
Come on.
All right, so if you're watching on our social media, whether it's on Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, or wherever else you get your social media feeds, we want to thank you. We want you to share it with your friends right now. That's really important. Share it with your friends. You know how to do that. I don't have to explain that. But again, we are in the last day of the month of December. Now, let me tell you how it works, folks. The last day of the month of December is our biggest day of the year. I compare it to like a retail store in one sense. I mean, this is kind of the whole year budget comes down to about the last 7 days of the year. Now, we've had a great year. Your support has been critical, but we just won a case at the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit on the pro-life issue. That was a hotly contested case, may end up at the Supreme Court, but we won by God's grace. Your support enables all that to happen. So I want to encourage you to go to aclj.org. That's aclj.org and donate online. We're in a matching challenge. And what that means is any amount you donate, we get a matching gift for. So if you donate $50, we get $50. You donate $10, we get $10. So it's matched. Whatever amount you donate, we get a match for it. We appreciate that. aclj.org, little Crosby, Stills, and Nash tune. All right.
Hey, I don't know if you folks all know this, but we have somebody famous in the house over here who has a Crosby, Stills, and Nash stories. Come on, fess up.
Okay. He's my third or fourth cousin. That's right. Stephen Stills is my third or fourth cousin, and I know that because my grandmother told me. And that's the only way I would have known it. One day, I was talking to my grandmother before she passed, God bless her, and I told her, you know, we're going to open up for Stephen Stills. She goes, well, that's your cousin? I go, you're going to be kidding me. So, no, that's your cousin from the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I said, well, what's that mean? She said, your third or fourth cousin. So I can wear that with the badge of honor.
Did you tell Stephen Stills?
No, I didn't. I was too scared.
There you go.
I mean, he's a big guy. He was a big guy, you know.
I bet he didn't recognize you.
You know, the only thing, yeah.
Similarities.
The only thing about that, John,
Family similarity.
my sister married a guy with the last name of Cassidy, like when I was in elementary school.
Uh-huh.
And I used to tell everybody all the girls I was related to David Cassidy.
Smart.
But I wasn't at all. It was a
Doesn't matter,
complete
it was still
fabrication. So how do we know this checks out?
Well, you don't. You just have to trust me.
You know what it's called? Play the tune.
Exactly. Sing along, everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get out of town on a boat on a southern island, sailing a beach before falling sea. She was making for the tracks on the outside, and the downhill run to Pompey Bay. Off the wind and the setting light of our cases, we got 80 feet of the water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. Whatever brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love, who knows love can endure. And you know that we're here, yeah. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are are dying. My love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship, and all the flags are flying. She's all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, but your voice is darling. What a heaven like you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows how caring, girl. And you know it real, yeah. And you know it real, yeah. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being a blister. Somebody fine will come along, make you forget about loving you. In the Southern Cross, yeah. Southern Cross. I get to play the bongos.
Well, one good vocal group song deserves another, doesn't it?
So tonight is Gretsch night. Is that pretty accurate?
That was
Kurt?
kind of the theme,
Well, this
of
is
sorts,
yeah.
you know,
So
but-
I mean, this is not a Gretsch, but you're going to see guitars you haven't seen before. I usually change about 7 times, 5 to 7. Last time we did a lot of Fender Telecaster stuff, and Gretsch is it tonight, but not right now.
Gotta try and keep things interesting, you know?
You know this tune, John?
I think so.
You maybe?
I think so.
Okay, just check.
Everybody sing along with us on this. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la.
After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flows makes me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la.
I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The ocean is a desert with the life underground and the perfect skies above. Under the cities lies a hard middle ground, but the humans will give no love. You see, you live through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Everybody. La 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 la.
Just checking to make sure my ears are connected. They appear to be.
That's right.
This is also not a Gretsch. So I started the whole thing with the Gretsch. When do we do a Gretsch? When is that? That's a while yet. But it'll be great when it comes.
This is
Okay.
from one of our favorite Canadian bands back in the day.
Here we go with we did that last time. Remember?
Hey, it's okay.
We just played America, so Canada's fine.
Perfect. Here we go.
All right.
Kick it.
On my way to better things for you, I found myself somewhere. No time left for you. Yes, the roads are
Yeah.
So this is a time where I want to first thank you all for watching, no matter what social media platform you're on. We encourage you to share it with the friends that you're on with or to be on with. Very important to share it this way it stays in the feed. But I do want to say again, thank you to our ACLJ members around the country. As I said just a little while ago, we are at the most critical day of the year for us as you're watching this, and that is the last day of the month, and that's because our budgeting for the next year is determined by the month of December. Again, a lot of support comes in for the ACLJ at the end of the year. And again, if you're able, and we only say this if you're able, we appreciate your support of the ACLJ. It makes a huge difference. We're in a matching challenge campaign, which means any amount you donate, we get a matching gift for. So I encourage you to do that at aclj.org. That's the easiest way to do it, aclj.org. And again, we appreciate your support for the ACLJ. So again, everybody, welcome. Here we go. Another song with no Gretch. I started a whole thing that I'm regretting. Oh, here we go. Fun one.
Yeah, this will be the toughest one we do all night.
Tough is a relative term.
Me a bag of shells.
Come on.
Poor John Schlitt, he gets to sing in the stratosphere the whole time on this one. So let's give him a little encouragement here.
Yeah, and I want to say, we do a pretty good job of this, as Mark said, most difficult song. Because my biggest, I play guitar on this and then drums. So, and it's the question is, I've got 35 seconds from the time I give the guitar, hand the guitar off to Kurt to get back there before the tune starts.
That's right. It's
Last
precision.
time, I did an almost. Right about there.
Without tripping.
Without tripping, yeah. Last time was close, but.
All right, let's do this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way.
Take a straight and stronger course through the corner of your life. Make the white queen run so fast, she hasn't got time to make you wise. Yeah, whoa.
'Cause it's time and time with your time and its news is captured.
Just remember that the goal is for us all to capture all we want.
The only to any square.
Don't surround yourself with yourself. Move on back to square. Send an instant karma to me. Initially with loving care.
Cause it's time and time with your time and its news is captured.
Oh, the queen to use.
With your Seen our good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. I've seen our good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. Seen our good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. Seen our good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. Seen our good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Chris, I have to say, we nailed that one pretty great.
Yeah, we did. Come on, drummers.
Yeah, so that was great. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Not an easy tune, as Mark said, but moving parts, but the parts moved well. Now we're going to do a little Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Rolling Stones.
I just wanted to say something that my mother was not what I'm singing about tonight.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, you're talking about that whole toothless bearded
Yeah,
hag
I mean,
line.
she wasn't. She was a very nice lady, and I'm just singing this. This was someone else's story.
Okay, guys.
But you were just going to play it.
Now that we got that straight.
1, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was born in a crossfire hurricane.
is it about those Rolling Stones songs that are just so infectious?
Well, we're going to do another English band. Second tune of the night by Badfinger. What a great band. Great tune. That I'll remember right now, Baby Blue. If you are watching, share it with your friends. We love these. You know, each set. All right, we have a live audience here. Hey, audience, applaud for yourselves. One applause for you. So, each set that we do in these is every time we do it, it's a bit different. We add new tunes. And as we've been developing this over many years, Mark makes sure they're more complicated. Coming up, we're going to do, should we announce it? We can. What we're going to do next time. It's going to be next spring. Go ahead. Man for Man's Earth Band, Blinded by the Light. And I want to do, remember the tune Brandy by Looking Glass? There's a port. Yeah, that one. We're going to do that one. Amongst some others. But first we're going to do Baby Blue. Is that fair? Are we good? I always like to know if we're good. We're good? Chris is always good. Scott's always good. Ready, good? Marco's good. Here we go.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess I got what I deserve. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. Didn't you know you'd think that I'd forget or I'd regret the special love I have for you, my baby blue. All the days became so long. Did you really think I'd do you wrong? Dixie, when I let you go, thought you'd realize that I would know, I would show the special love I have for you, my baby blue. What can I do? What can I say? Except that I want you by my side. How can I show you? Show me the way. Don't you know it sounds like try. Guess that's all I have to say. Except the feeling just grows stronger every day. Just one thing before I go. Take good care, baby, and let me know. And let it grow. The special love you have for me, my Dixie dear.
John Alfonte, guys. Yeah, great stuff. You know, again, as Jay's been saying, ACLJ has been. I got to come in as a novice, and it was amazing to watch an organization, a lawyer organization that actually put Christ first. But I think about it. You've got the ACLU that is absolutely an anti-Christian organization, and the ACLJ comes right back and smacks them right where it counts.
He means that, of course, in the legal kind of way.
That's exactly. But see,
In court, where it counts.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good save.
Yeah.
No Gretsch, Mark.
That's okay. It's coming up.
Soon.
Except
Okay.
I made
But I
a
do
joke
need to say this
earlier.
again, folks. If you're watching, we appreciate you watching. Share it with your friends. Support the work of the ACLJ, like John was saying. You know, I've been doing this for 42 years. I've been practicing law. This year is 42 years, and actually starting 43 years soon. And, you know, it's amazing. We've got a case right now pending. I realize my age in a good way, because I think, you know, you're practicing law now. About now you figure out what's really up. I have argued cases at the Supreme Court in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and 2019 and 20, I did 4.
Dang, you're
That's
old.
That's
You're old.
You know, you could say it's 5 decades. But I wasn't practicing law when I was 12. But so I've been doing this a long time. We have a case up there right now. In fact, 6 days after you're watching this, we may find out if the Supreme Court's going to hear it, a big religious liberty case. Could be the biggest religious liberty case in 40 years. It involves, you know, when you see like a 10 Commandments in a town square, or maybe there's a prayer vigil in a community because of, in this particular case, there was a crime spree, and somebody goes and they're offended. As if in America, the price of freedom, which it always has been, is that sometimes you might be offended. But that's kind of the price of freedom. But the way it works is, only in the Establishment Clause, the religion cases, can you say, I'm offended, thus stop doing your activity. So this case clearly says, if they grant it and rule in our favor, clearly says, no, you got to have a real injury. It can't be, I'm offended because I don't want to hear a prayer. So we'll see. A huge case, big ramifications. But not as big as Jet Airliner, because Jet Airliner's not an old tune, but he was flying a 707.
There's probably a 707 somewhere around,
Somewhere,
you know?
I guess.
Yeah, that was the joke I made earlier. Jay said this is one of Jay's favorite bands. You're not necessarily a massive fan. So.
I mean, it's a good tune.
Okay.
You can't love everything.
All right, kick it, Chris.
I mean, how big could that airplane be? It was a 707. I guess at the time.
What
All
are
right,
they
so
up to now on planes?
you all talk for a moment. I'm going to change. Hey, Gretsch
787s.
is about to begin. I was close by about 7.
Is that a Gretsch?
It is a Gretsch. It's orange,
Finally.
man. It's a Gretsch.
Finally, we get the Gretsch.
Yeah, so this tune is one of my all-time favorites. And I say this often when we talk about this tune. It's a Marshall Tucker Band tune. I'm a huge fan of the Marshall. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, but I love Southern rock. I went to law school in Macon, Georgia, to Mercer University, the Harvard of Middle Georgia. And it was a great experience, actually. And it's where all the Southern rock bands work, because Capricorn Records was right there. I mean, when I say right there, I mean like walking distance from the law school campus. You could see the Allman Brothers practicing at a local pub. Yeah, and you could tell because if it said free food, that meant somebody good was playing. But all the bands, you know, Marshall Tucker, they all lived in Macon. I mean, in fact, the Allman Brothers, their big house is what it was called, where they all lived, was literally around the corner from the law school. We parked on that street a lot to get to. You didn't even think about it in those days, but they were huge and it was great. But the Marshall Tucker Band had a lot of hits. But Can't You See, it's just, I guess it's like a Southern rock anthem, wouldn't you say? I would say. So we're going to play that one for you.
Ready, Jake?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Gonna take me a freight train down at the station. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb me a mountain, the highest mountain. Jump off, nobody's gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Yeah, yeah. Can't you see what that woman, Lord, been doing to me? Gonna find me a hole in the wall. Gonna crawl inside and die. 'Cause my lady now, never told me goodbye. Oh. Can't you see? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't you see what that woman, Lord, been doing to me? Yeah, yeah. Can't you see? No, no, no. Can't you see what that woman, Lord, been doing to me? All right. Come on, guys. Hey. Gonna buy me a ticket now, as far as I can. Ain't a never coming back. Rock me to southbound, all the way to Georgia now, till that train runs out of track. Listen. Oh, yeah. Can't you see? Lord, can't you see? Yeah. What that woman, Lord, been doing to me? Come on, come on. Can't you see? Can't you see? Come on. What that woman, Lord, do me.
Can't you see?
Oh, she's such a crazy
Can't
lady.
you see?
Oh, what a woman.
What that woman
Lord, I can't stand her. No, 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 no.
can't you see?
Gonna take me a freight train
Can't you see?
down at the station, Lord.
What that woman
Ain't never coming back.
can't you see?
Gonna ride me a southbound
Can't you see?
on the way to Georgia, Lord.
What that woman
Till that train runs out of track.
can't you see? Can't you see?
Ooh, yeah.
What that woman's been doing to me.
Man, hold it. John Lowry, come on. Mark Townsend, come on.
And John
And,
Schlitt.
no, and Marco. Come on, guitar, harmonica, come. How many? And it's just so cool. And now, speaking of amazing singers, you know, we are blessed to have.
You may know this tune coming up.
Yeah, we may have truly probably one of the best singers in the country. Has been
When's
with
he getting here?
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Jay. Actually, is the best singer in the country. He's just too shy.
I am not the best singer in the country. I'm not the best singer in Middle Tennessee. I don't sing.
But I'd like to.
I
Jay,
do a lot of things. I don't sing.
I think you're pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's go.
we're featuring John here, who's again, like I said, one of the best singers in the country. A song that he did with a band that everyone knows in this world, and does a fantastic job.
I close my eyes. I live for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes of curiosity. Dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind. Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, though we refuse to see. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind.
Thank you.
John L. Funky. Come on.
Followed up by Old Man.
Not until we tell folks why we're here.
That's exactly right.
John, help me out here.
All right, buddy. Again, ACLJ, an amazing organization that we've all been privileged to see work. Here in the band, we've been very honored to see how hard Jay works, how hard the people here in this facility and the facilities all over the country work. There are lawyers. They care. If you saw some of the amazing trial things that they're working on, it's just like, really? They're doing that? People that have no chance at all except for ACLJ. And that's why we're here tonight. I mean, this band, we have a ball doing it. But the truth is, we're here to ask for money. We're here to ask for money. Yeah, that's right. I can do it because I'm me. I can do it. And so, seriously, and what's very cool is, yes, anything that's donated, it's doubled. It's doubled. You got to understand, that is very cool. $1, $2, $5, $10, and on up. And so
You
just
sound like an auctioneer almost. That was very good. I don't want to interrupt.
That's right.
But John's right. Listen, John, I appreciate it. And listen, we have a great team around the United States and also around the globe. And John's on one of our boards for one of the organizations and knows firsthand what we're doing. But again, your support of the ACLJ makes it all possible. I encourage you to go to aclj.org. And as John said, it's a matching challenge. So any amount you donate, we get a matching gift for. So we're going to do a Neil Young tune.
Yeah.
Called Old Man, which is no reference to the band. I just want to be clear on that. Because the guy says it's 24 and so much more, so there you go.
in my wildest dreams.
Here we go.
Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost at your cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed. Rolling home with you, yeah. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, one look at my eyes and you can tell that it's true. Lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes fast. But I'm all alone at last, rolling home with you. Oh man, take a look
Here's a Billy Preston tune from back in the day. Anybody remember Billy Preston? Kind of the fifth Beatle on the Let It Be sessions and
Rooftop.
Abbey Road. Yeah, the whole thing. So, which is really cool. And Jay found this tune. Where'd you hear this tune?
Didn't McCartney cover it?
So there was does anybody remember Midnight Special? So Midnight Special, Pam, my wife, bought the DVDs when those were in vogue, and we had them up at our house, and I would occasionally, like often, play them. And there was Billy Preston, I think 1973, and he did a live version of That's the Way God Planned It. And it's awesome. His mother was there. She was staying on it. I mean, it was great. So we talked about, this was back a number of years ago, we talked about it and said this would be a great tune for this band. And John Lowry leads it off, and it is pretty awesome.
Yeah, the message is unbelievable.
Message is great. The tune is great. Have a great time with it.
Cool. Go ahead, John.
Come on now. Why can't we be humble like the good Lord said? He promised to exalt us, but love is the way.
How can man be so greedy when there's so much left? Yeah. All things are God given, and they all have been blessed.
That's the way God planned it. That's the way God wants it to be. That's the way God planned it. That's the way God wants it to be.
message, that song. Now we'll go to one. Yeah, we'll go to one of the Southern bands. I was very blessed to grow up with older sisters, and so I was exposed to some really great music, like the Beatles, of course, which I'm sorry, I just think they're amazing, and all kinds of different bands from the '60s. And one of them that they were fans of was a group called the Classics 4. Did any of you folks, Dennis Yost and the Classics 4? They had this was actually a hit for them back in the day.
Yeah.
But they had a couple songs. Traces was a big hit for them. But later part of that band morphed into one of Jay's bands that he really enjoyed.
Atlanta Rhythm
called
Section.
the Atlanta Rhythm Section, and they decided to cover
Spooky.
this Classics 4 tune.
And they were out of Doraville, Georgia, which is also where Aaron Hodges, who runs our video production stuff, and Aaron, I don't know if you're there, but you're from Doraville.
There he is.
You remember the tune? I don't know if it made it past Atlanta. The tune that Atlanta Rhythm Section did was very popular in Georgia, called Doraville. A touch of country in the city.
Wonder why.
It ain't much, but it's home. And there you go, Doraville. All right. I lived about 3 miles from where Aaron grew up in, more towards Decatur, but right there in the same general area. But there's no song about Decatur, so we're going to play a song called Spooky by a band named Atlanta Rhythm Section out of Doraville.
All right. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In the cool of the evening, when everything is getting kind of groovy, I'll call you up and ask you if you'd like to go with me to see a movie. First you say no, you got some plans for the night, and then you stop and say, alright, love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you.
You always try to guess, and I never seem to know what you are thinking. And if a fella looks at you, I think sure your little eyes be a winking. I get confused 'cause I don't know what I said, and then you smile and hold my hand. But it's kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky, spooky, yeah.
So if you decide someday to stop this little game that you are playing, I'm gonna tell you all that my heart's been dying to be saying, yeah.
Just like a ghost, you've been a haunting my dream. So I propose on Halloween. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky, yeah.
First you say no, you got some plans for the night, and then you stop and say, alright, love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky, 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 spooky.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Support the work of the ACLJ at aclj.org. Big year coming up in 20. We got two major announcements coming in 2023. Both, I mean, really big expansion projects. One will affect international work. We do a lot of work for the persecuted church around the globe. Cases we don't even talk about, in places we don't talk about. But we have a big outreach globally. We have been talking about our work in Pakistan, which has been incredibly helpful to a very much persecuted minority of Christians in Pakistan. We've got a case right now. A young man was 16 years old when he was arrested for blasphemy, for talking about Jesus. He's been sentenced to death. He's 21 years old right now. We're handling it inside of Pakistan. We have an office in Pakistan. So you can imagine the places I'm not talking about, right? And that case is going on in Pakistan at the Pakistan Supreme Court. And I think we've got a good chance of winning it there. But we always have a plan B, and the plan B in this case is to take it to the United Nations. Our European Center for Law and Justice, which is based in Strasbourg, France, has offices and accreditation with the United Nations. So we get to speak on the floor of the UN. I've done a speech at the General Assembly. So our team it's called an intervention is what they call it. And we filed with what's called the Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. That's been filed this week. And coming up early in the year is going to be a filing for another persecuted individual in Iraq that is facing death as well. You think Iraq, man, we liberated the country and this is what you're dealing with. But the Middle East is nine-dimensional, and you just got to, our job is to protect those that can't speak for themselves. So your support of ACLJ makes all that possible. Go to aclj.org. As John said, it's a matching challenge. Any amount you donate, we get a matching gift for. And another Gretsch guitar. All right. What tune are we? Oh, so this tune, I've said this 100 times, I want to say it again, because I'm a huge Head East fan, huge Kansas fan as well. Love these guys' solo work, too. It's awesome. But this tune, you're going to know this tune, because it's played on the classic rock station. It's called Never Been Any Reason. It was John's band, Head East, that did their 50th anniversary tour just 2 years ago for their album Flat as a Pancake, of which I have 27 copies, 3 of which are signed by John Schlick. So we're going to do Never Been Any Reason.
All right. Take this 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You are required to have fun. All right? Everybody. Come on.
There's never been any reason. There's never been any reason. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Woman with a sweet loving better than a white lie. Don't you know she could bring a good feeling? Ain't had in such a long time. Woo. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Come on, come on. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time.
John Schlitt.
Oh, this band.
John Schlitt, Chris Cook, John Lowry. Pretty awesome.
You know, we haven't introduced our bass player yet.
Scott Kirkman.
Come on.
Okay, another Gretsch. So we're on a Gretsch roll now. So now I'm in the Gretsch mode. This is a great guitar. The guitarist is okay. The guitar is great. So we're going to do another. So we've got kind of a thematic going with, like we did 2 Badfinger tunes. This is the second Rolling Stones tune. It's a great tune called You Can't Always Get What You Want, but You Can Get What You Need. Let's introduce the band.
Okay.
Mark Lee Townsend over there, kind of our band leader, puts it all together, puts the sets together, gives tunes that kind of accentuate everybody's positive. John Schlitt, Marco Pangalo over there, John Lowry. So I'm going to introduce hang on a second. So John and John were in the band Petra, which many of their albums were produced by John Elefante.
It's called A Small World.
Yeah. Marco Pangalo, Scott Kirkman, and myself.
Jay Sekulow.
We started doing this usually on a Monday night. We were a lot younger because we would play until 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. We don't do that anymore. And then as the band grew and we decided we were going to do some tunes with double drums, in comes Chris Cook, who is also Mark Lee Townsend's bandmate.
Yes, sir.
In a great band called English Rain. Yeah. And Chris is a very accomplished drummer and guitarist, singer, and is that everybody? That's the whole
Yeah, you
group.
did the whole thing, buddy.
That's pretty good.
Except for Jay. Jay Sekulow.
Oh, and let me thank all of our production team that makes this possible. This doesn't happen without our staff here. So thank them as well for getting all this together. Thank this audience, too. What a great audience. You out there that are watching, those folks that are here live. It's great having a live audience. Let's do a little Rolling Stones.
All right.
I saw her today at the reception. The glass of wine in her hand, and I knew he was gonna meet her connection. And if he was a footloose man, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, well, you
just not fine. You get what you need.
And I went down to the demonstration to get my fair share of abuse. Singing, we're gonna vent our frustration. If we don't, we're gonna blow a 50 amp fuse. Yeah, listen now.
You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, well, you just not fine. You get what you need. Yeah, yeah.
Listen up, church. I went down to the Chelsea drugstore to get your prescription filled. I was standing in line with Mr. Jimmy, and man, did he look really ill. Oh no.
We decided we would have a soda. And my favorite flavor, a cherry.
I've sung my song to Mr. Jimmy. Yeah, he said one word to me. That was dead, yeah. And I said to him,
You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, girl, you just not fine. You get what you need. Yeah.
I'll dig up, y'all.
Get what you need. All right.
I'll bring it down.
I saw her today at the reception. In the glass was a bleeding man.
he was practiced at the art of deception. Well, I can tell by a bloodstained hand. No,
You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you're not fine. You get what you need. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You can't always get what you want.
No, no.
You can't always get what you want.
One more time.
You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime,
you're just not fine. You're just not fine.
get what you need. Yeah, yeah. You know what, John? Hey. Feeling alright. Hey, yeah. And I feel too good myself. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm feeling alright. Can't always get what you want.
We remember it.
You happy with that, Mark?
Wonderful.
All right, just making sure. Because we may rock and roll on this one. I wanted to do a Leonard Skinner tune. Mark was not so keen. So the compromise was we're doing a J.J. Cale tune that Leonard Skinner did called Call Me the Breeze.
Good one, Jay. All right, here we go.
Well, they call me the breeze. I keep rolling down the road. Well, now they call me the breeze. I keep rolling down the road. Yeah. Thank God bring my body, but don't carry me no more. Ain't no change in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. Well, ain't no change in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. I ain't hiding from nobody. Nobody's hiding from me. Oh, that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. Mark Lee Townsend, yeah! I got that green light, baby. I gotta keep moving on. Oh, yeah. Well, I got that green light, baby. I gotta keep moving on. Well, I might go out to California. Might go
for one more? One more? All right. Folks, support the work of the ACLJ. Go to aclj.org, win our matching challenge. Share this tune with your friends. Everybody's going to love this. We're going to do a little double drum James Gang thing to close out the evening. Again, thank you for coming. Thank you, audience, for being here with us. Thank you for watching on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, wherever you get your social media feeds. We're going to do a tune by the James Gang called Funk Number 49. Great tune. Here we go.
All right. Let's improv a little on this, folks. Okay?
One more time. Here we go.
Sleep all day, out all night.
I know where you're going.
I don't think that's acting right.
You don't think it's showing. I'm jumping up, I'm falling down. Don't misunderstand me. You don't think I know your plan. Watch you try to help me.
I'll bring it down, you all.
Sleep all day, out all night. Sleep all day, out all night.
Free all day, out all night.
Sleep all day, out all night.
Free all day, out all night.
I know where you're going,
I know where you're going.
and I don't think that's acting right.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't think that's acting right.
I don't think that's acting right. Woo!
Hey, John, tell us what you think. I don't think that's acting right. You don't think it's showing. You don't think I'm acting right. Take it slowly. And if you're gonna act that way, I think there's trouble brewing. 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 Oh no. Can I get your guitar? guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Mark
you,
Townsend, come on.
Look at that, a standing O, huh? Thank you.
Everybody, thank you so much. John Elefante, John Schlitt, Scott Kirkman, Chris Cook, Marco Pangallo, John Lowry, Mark Lee Townsend, and of course, Jay Sekulow.
Thanks, everybody. Good night. Thanks again for watching. We appreciate everybody. Good night. Woo! That was pretty darn good. I think so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bow. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming. We had a lot of fun. I hope you did.